Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator, which we have not streamed in a while, actually. So I've taken a moment to sort of reassess exactly where we are. This fascination is going to be a problem, but fortunately this despair will not. So, well, let me rephrase that. This despair block is not going to be a problem because it's going to die in 20 seconds. Fascination, on the other hand, well, we already have one, and, yeah, I don't think that's going to end well for me in the grand scheme of things. Not very well at all. In the meantime, though, let us go ahead and speak on Chiliarch's lesson. Just needs something to keep people, well, being recruited. Turns out we might have been murdering our only source of recruits. Possibly. We're not 100% sure that's the case. We just, think that's actually fairly likely. Turns out working for the Investigators Bureau might not have been, well, I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Are you not a... Yeah, you are my target. I wish to investigate my target. There we go. That took more doing than it needed to. But yes. Yeah, current theory is that... Which does make sense, as Violet was one of our recruits before. Okay. Yeah, that makes too much sense for it not to be the case. We'll see if we pull a Violet when we're talking, but yeah, we might be that I made a small, minor miscalculation. Ah well. It was common in that time to speak of the division of the sun, by which contemporaries understood the eruption of barbarian forces and of their uncouth gods. Previous to that, Gore does not mention the Mansus directly, but constantly quote metaphorical references to ascending the staircase of years, to the doors of sleep, and to the blue light of dawn suggests he had commerce with the unseen world. It was common in that time to speak of the division of the sun, by which contemporaries understood the eruption of barbarian forces and of their uncouth gods. Interesting, so the division of the sun is a relatively recent phenomenon, is my understanding. I mean, within human lifetimes, kind of recent. Not like, it just happened last year, but still relatively recent. By the way, I should be able to do this. How do I do that again? Work? It's work, isn't it? Yes, it's work. Okay. And my books. All my books. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes the bounds or underplaces on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. The walls of the Mansus, Hersault begins, are the size of starlight. Many of his directions are equally unhelpful, but common relationships do emerge. Yes, much like the lore of, well, everything here. Individually, not that helpful. Together, they paint a picture of sorts. The deeper sanctuary. The altar tilts back like a jaw. Behind it is the pyramid space where only sun hunters and dawn givers might go. But others have been here too, much more recently. They have left their treasures. Ah, good Neville. And this shifty woman who I should probably sacrifice. But no, more importantly, Elagabalene Manacle. It does not relinquish its grip. Elagabalene? Intriguing, very powerful in winter, I have to say. That will find its uses. Oh, no. Tell me what else we found. Refulgin. Interesting, that. A cracked Noonstone. Perfect, I can fix that. Something I can fix very easily. And then empty Mithrium. Which, I mean, good to have a spare location. And do I send them over to the Guire Inn? I think I do. Yes, but who do I send? On a crumbling cliff above a grey sea, the Guire Inn squats until the day the sea comes for it. It receives few guests, fewer since the owner closed his notorious library to visiting scholars. Okay, so they're probably going to need... I don't want to rush to conclusions, but they will probably need moth. Nope. Sylvia, get over there. And I think it's reasonable to expect to need forge. Although I need forge right now. Well, no, Victor. Stay. Let's see. I thought I had... Neville, there you are. You go along. Have fun, you two. We can reserve rooms at the inn easily enough, but we can expect the locals, if they divine our intentions, to turn nasty. And if the library is still there, it may be well hidden. So perhaps instead of Neville, I should send Pope Clifton, but I think this is what we shall do for now. I'm going to talk about promoting a bunch of people, but that can wait for a moment. Other works to do. Thank you for this. Not immediately helpful, but in the future it will be. What have you got for me? An icy atmosphere, which could turn... Yes, unless I'm much mistaken, becomes dread? Yes, perfect. Exactly what I need to deal with this fascination. Last night, the white door was bright as a mirror, bright as fresh snow, bright as the migraine moon. I remember its brightness, but I remember its chill the most. I laid my cheek against it. I still feel the ache of its cold in my skull. Okay. Now... Are you almost done? Really now? It's taking forever. As for dreaming... Back to the wood. It'll be fine if I just have fatigued health. That's reasonable. At least for right now. Oh, and get rid of this mystique. And this favor from authority. I say. My god, this is disorganized as hell. Oh well, it will be fine. In the grand scheme of things, all will be well. Yeah, I got a few things to discuss, actually. I'm not sure if I want to upgrade my people first or fix this Noonstone first. Because I think, actually, if I fix the Noonstone, I have... Not quite. I have almost enough to do this Enlightenment victory once again. And I do want to get to... Oh, thank you. It is as I suspected. Mostly as I suspected. Let's see how the things turn out. Follower. Useful. More vitality. Not as useful. Actually, quite useful. Because I can use that to restore my health once this sickness destroys it. I should recruit Renee. Rhaenyra, rather. Not Renee. It's a very slightly different personage. Oh. Well then. More evidence. Can I combine evidences? I don't believe that is the case, but... Regardless, I don't want to kill our current quarry, just scare them a bit for a moment. Oh, no. We're going to work on this commission. Using that, and oh, I do wish you would stop doing that. It's ever so upsetting. Dear. You. And that should be enough, I think. Yes. You want 2 reason from me, which I can give, even if I don't want to. And you? A picaresque account of a journey through Nightmare interspersed with what might be partial rites. On the 18th ascent is... the Bud. On the 36th ascent, the Blossom. The Iguavine Rite. Gaining power, gaining useful power. Beautiful, useful power. Do I know? I really don't know Latin yet. That is amazing to me. Wait, is this all translated? Hold up. It is. Okay, we'll do that. Although these roses, I wonder what they... These the same? No. Slightly different. Regardless, though, let's go for this one. The Rose of Woznay. The heretical teachings of a disgraced offshoot of the Sisterhood of the Knot, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories. This was recorded by Woznay and dedicated to Saint Respicius. The true Sisterhood followed Saint Respicius in pursuing ascension in the name of the Door in the Eye, the merciless hour of light. Saint Respicius failed, perhaps because the larger Sisterhood tracked him down and ritually strangled him, but Woznay outlined steps for those who hope to succeed, and I do hope to succeed, so there we will be. Yeah, you're consuming funds, that's fine. It's acceptable. Awake, awake, they're upon us. That way, quickly. See, I'm hoping that is moth influence that's dealing with this, but I don't know that. And that alone worries me. Eldritch, go help. Again, we could easily argue... Actually, if I send the shifty woman... Is she of assistance? Either way, pauses her countdown. Ooh, furtive truth, rather. Yes. That'll do. That will do. Also just want to rearrange things a bit. Okay, and gonna use that vitality to fix my health. Perfection itself. Okay. All will be well-ish, sort of. Oh, come on, just decay into dread already so I can deal with this fascination. Or, actually, this won't decay quick enough, will it? And I could just sacrifice that. Choices are coming to mind. Possibly bad choices. The bewilderment is opportunity. We'll pass in silent secrecy. Perfect. A scheme to murder a hunter is afoot. Oh, delightful. That could only end poorly for me. Another hanger-on, which is not what I wanted, but... well, it will be fine. I do want to talk about promoting you using Moldy Warp. Promote a believer by invoking Moth. Gain yet more power. Useful power. Though we are going to have to worry about this inspector's position in a moment. But it's only a few seconds away from being done. Good. Okay. Oh. You may recall additional scraps of knowledge. Neat. I do wish it would actually appear like in this corner where I wanted to, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. We have a finished manuscript. We have nonsense I don't care about right now. Maybe I should move a few of these things down. I probably should. But that is not what we are going to do, most likely. Seek in dreams, seek the Mansus, the third... Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I made a mistake here. I'm terribly sorry. Didn't realize I left that on. Sorry. Seek in dreams, seek the Mansus. The third mark can be achieved only when one has passed the stag door. One must pass the wood. One must rise to the white door. The stag door awaits the light bearer in the sight of Geherby. Cool, and I can combine these to... possibilities exist there. Traveling at Night, Volume 3. Elolope's disquisitions on fire and the Unburned Guard are interrupted by passages of distractingly erotic poetry addressed to Baldomera. Baldomera, why does that name remind me of something? Can't possibly be important, probably. Oh, dearie me. Well, I have evidence to work on. How are you doing? Let me give you funds just in case, because that warded door may be a problem. Possibly a severe problem, but, well, we shall see how things turn out. Ah, and healthy again. So, back through the white door. Find me useful things, please. Although I guess I could just extend at this point. May even be worth it. You lot need to be recruited. Among other things. Yeah, we'll continue as we are. As we were, rather. Oh, erudition, not particularly useful. Restlessness, meaningless for now. We call upon the horned axe who bears two blades. Yeah, you said it'll be a struggle. My problem being that I don't really have anything to help you with at the moment. No, not really. Well, struggle away. I mean, I could send Valcion here, but, well. What good would that do me right now? Pope Clifton? Yes. Actually, you're going to go over here for now. Pope Clifton's devotions have grown complex. His eyes have grown wide and shining, his voice has become even louder. Now the scissors, and then the knife, now the wood, and then the bones, now the flutter of the moon, and then the dappling of the soul. He was blood, and so will we be. Now, let's actually improve Valcion, because if we do that, there's a fairly good chance that they will be good enough to help in this little exploration. I probably should have done that from the start, but I chose not to. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I am sorry, but it is summer. I'm kind of actually really bothered that we had the fan going this whole time. I just didn't notice. I was saying you put the headphones on and yeah, well. Regardless, my apologies. No new leads, but it maintains where we are, and right now I don't want to destroy her, so. Yes. Read this volume of Traveling at Night. To reach the stag door, I believe that all you really need is to want something enough, but I've never wanted anything that much except, of course, Baldomera, and I'm very much afraid that the knot in the story is this. What Baldomera wants is the stag door. But here's something I learned in Persia. Perhaps it'll teach you what you want. Again, something I can improve upon, but not something I can really use. And no Latin. Still no Latin. The Rose of Hypatia, though? A volume of collected teachings of the Sisterhood of the Knot, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories, but in some was very powerful indeed. This was recorded by Saint Hypatia and dedicated to Saint Nympha. Saint Nympha is described not born but cultivated. The sentience that became the saint, Hypatia indicates, inhabited a sinner's corpse in order to enable that sinner's redemption. Spirit that inherited a corpse. Intriguing. I would like to hand that in, but also I need to improve my disciples right now. So, yes. Oh, and that passion's already decayed. Shoot. Well, it's an influence. I could potentially use this in a rite. But it's not really immediately useful. Let's toss you in here. Build up some evidence just in case. Yes. In case Violet here becomes dangerously close to the end. Only 3 away, but still. The Orchard of Lights? Not the worst thing out there. Oh, sorry. The hours have been called unmerciful, but they permit sleepers sometimes to walk in the Orchard of Lights, where each fruit glows like a sunset, where the root of the trees are shaped for peaceful rest, will missoothe the heart. I was there last night, and the taste of the fruit lingers, sharp and sweet as the passage of spring to summer. You know what? Perhaps we go beyond. Shame of the White Door and an unmerciful mantra? No. I was under the impression... All desire to the stag door, the door of the no. Invest health... Oh, sorry, don't want you. Remind me how one would do such a thing. Aspect desire, multiple aim. The ascent is slow, winds from nowhere pluck at me. My skin is stained with light. The wood shivers with motion far below. It's just a temptation, though, so I don't know if it'll get me there. Well, I don't know that it will get me there, but I don't know that it won't. So, we'll continue there. So far, nothing to worry about here. My evidence is already gone. You appear to have killed them. This may give me breathing space, but it may ultimately bring the suppression bureau to my door. Yeah, that corpse is going to be a problem. Aspect remnant once another wore this flesh. Curious. You are not more powerful by this? Good. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna consume funds. I'm gonna just throw one more bit of funds at you, though. It does a... Okay, no, you're the one I sent there. Okay. Oof. Had me worried for a moment. And now Valcion. Valcion is not a machine. We are reasonably confident of that, because she has been observed now and then to commit quite human errors. Yes, let's send her in. She should be able to help, and remind me, who wanted this commission? Dr. Ibn al-Adim. My commission and my manuscript. Sir. I have what the doctor requested. Oh, come, we know an adversary is coming. It's only a matter of time. Silver Spintria right there. Some erudition. I have no use for that. Well, that's not entirely true, I suppose. But no immediate use. Thinking. Yes, you should be quite capable. I'm just going to throw more money at you. Just for the sake of it, really. Truthfully. Rhaenyra, how would you like to become... I'm sorry. How would you like to join our little club? I think it would be a lovely decision. Oh, the Rose of Hypatia. Not all of the dead enter the Mansus by the Winter Door. Not all the dead enter the Mansus at all. A Wood Whisper. Weak influence, but not the weakest we have. And the Rose of Nuriel? Saint Tryphon, Nuriel explains, performs secret miracles in the name of She Who Bleeds and Bears, and She Who Opens. Thus, Saint Tryphon opened the way to the House of the Sun. Thus, Saint Tryphon underwent the Great Birth and ascension to immortality. A volume of collected teachings of the Sisterhood of the Knot, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories, but in some was very powerful indeed. This was recorded by Nuriel and dedicated to Saint Tryphon. Interesting. I presume that these are all from different histories, but then again, we have nothing to prove that, so perhaps not an accurate assumption. Damning evidence found, and more tentative evidence. Useful. We'll continue just working with this, though. I think, no. Just the tentative evidence, for now. I just need to maintain my level of funds. I don't really need to expand it much. And this I'm going to leave up here for now. Although, wow, that actually Has a lot of Grail influence to it. The stag door. The stag door, a ridged barrier of blood-streaked horn, huge enough for a ship to pass. It was broken long ago, and even now the scars are not quite healed. In a declivity beside the door rests a vast and wounded golden head. Its mouth would be large enough to swallow me, were its jaw not shattered. It is the name Geherby. It begins to intone its riddle. Where is the queen who was not born? Answer this riddle to pass the stag door and be accounted a no. Where is the queen who was not born? I say. I do not know. Ah, yeah, it's a grail. Not the most useful of aspects. But still, we bring her along. Actually, do I have other grail? Is that just heart that I have? It is just heart that I have. Well, Saliba here was. I could use some more edgy people. For the stabbing of things. Oh, no. Stay where you belong. Ah, an adversary. Dr. Natalia Dragon. She was laughed out of academia for her analysis of alternate histories, and it only made her more resolute. Now she works with the Suppression Bureau, and will no doubt be a problem for me. I wonder. She seems difficult. Difficult to kill properly. Stag Door's riddle. Now it wants me to consume lore. This is not the answer. This is also not the answer. Still not the answer. I believe it's got to be Grail that it wants. Which itself creates a lot of problems for me. Still not the answer. Still not the answer. Ah. Her heart is buried in another history. Expensive, though. Can I get away with just a further truth? No. Very well. A Forgotten Chronicle. Ah. A story of a city without a gate, of a queen who was not born, of a war which was not fought. I see. I wonder if that riddle was the same last time we went through. That's very curious. If it isn't. If it is, then, well, that's simply normal. If I can get this studying done, though, thank you. Read the Rose of Nuriel. St. Tryphon began his ascension by passing the Horn Door, the Stag Door, obviously. He continued it by learning the invocation Thyatic, which Nuriel does not here record on account of its extreme holiness. Damn. Grail lore, though. And Nuriel explains grimly, to achieve the 7 marks of the Great Birth, St. Tryphon consumed both those whose souls had left them, even those in whom the soul remained. Fortunately, that doesn't matter to me right now. No, I'm going to see about making this reason more stable. Nope, shoot, I wanted to use the... Oh well. Wanted to use the other one, but I was not quick enough. Unfortunate, but, well, there we are. It's fine, don't worry about it. It is all fine. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we moved you already. You belong over here. Thank you very much. How's this going? Ah, wonderful. Good job, you. With the whole not dying thing. Very good indeed. Nope. Silliness. No new leads, but it gets me money, and that's all I want right now. Once she gets to 5, we'll have to kill this Violet. It's unfortunate, but it's simply what must be done. Nope, no. There we are. Took some doing, but we got there eventually. And the vitality, which we'll leave up here. Yeah, let me see. If I remember right, it is heart or grail that helps deal with notoriety. I want to say heart. I could be wrong, though. Yes. Good. Although at this point, yeah, I don't really have anyone who's strong enough in that aspect. But we can give it a shot. Oh, we can't. Maverick or Society or... Ah, there we are. Not everyone is sympathetic to our aims, but if we have problems with our reputation, our believer might be able to smooth them over. Let's give him a shot with a low-aspected Grail. Not the best choice. I'm sorry, not Grail, Heart. Grail is for kidnapping people. You're for murdering people. I don't remember exactly what the lantern is for, but we'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Excuse me. You are going to become Dread, but you're not going to really matter in the grand scheme of things, so it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, don't worry about it. All is well. Hello. The White Library. Some of the books are exotic 18th century pornography. Others are botanist journals. Some, however, have value for our studies. A yellowing note tucked into the spine of one reads, "Watch for me, JC." The room is bleached and quiet. The chairs are pale wood. The table is topped with white marble. A low draft blows through the ill-fitting sea-facing casement. In winter, it must be insupportably cold. A white painted glass case holds a shelf of books wrapped oddly in coils of copper wire. Intriguing. Thank you. I'm going to take that. Going to deal with that. Falcion, you did some good work there. Shifty Woman, you're going to end up being sacrificed, but you did good there. Not your fault. It's just, you know, it's the only use you have. Sorry. Ooh, those who do not sleep. Tell me more. And the Concursum Diaries. I'm sorry, the Diaries of the Explorer and Murderer, Lars Westergren. He's unhelpfully translated them into Phrygian for privacy. Well, that's going to take some doing. The Shaven Lock Tantra. Oh, delightful. This is actually in English somehow. In Aramaic. I can make that work. And then, oh, beautiful. I can speak Latin finally. Finally. We can learn Latin. Let's just go to Moreland Shop and just buy something real quick. Come on, finish the studying. I want to learn Latin. Erudition, delightful. There we go. I probably should just upgrade my erudition at this point, but I have other things to do. Other things potentially more important. Just keep that money flowing. As long as we're increasing our funds, we're fine. Just fine. Okay, a trembling heat. Or a bitter atmosphere. Oh, I should have used that. Oh well. I visited the Ascent of Knives last night, that harshest of roads to the house. It's been sacred to the Menascate. I'm sorry. Oh, it didn't consume the Forgotten Chronicle. Ew. Good to know. Sacred to the Menascate and the sun in rags since the intercalate, when the true sun was divided. Etc. Okay. You will live there, you'll live there, you'll live there. For now. It would be lovely if you could succeed. It really would. Ah, dear. Anyway, don't need the way through the white door right now. Need the way through the stag door. Oh. Well then, I made a mistake there. Locksmith Stream. Portions and proportions. Add it to my list of books to read. I have so many at this point. Nope. Oh, dearie me. For some reason, clicking and dragging is being a problem today. Very well. Let's just keep going until we've consumed everything that Moorlands has, or if we find something else that I really want to go through. Oh, the standards of daylight society cannot apply to us. Perhaps we won't emphasize that point. Perhaps we rely on charm and good humor. I've supplied elegant platitudes about the high principles of our organization. We've actually found a use for Mystique. Oh, delightful. I was kind of hoping she would deal with the notoriety, but not having to deal with Mystique is just as good, I suppose. After a fashion. Optimism is the spice which saves. Yeah, not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. Let me see. I do need to speak with you, though. Yes, on the subject of this. I just take funds to purchase the necessary materials? Oh, that's easy. And now we can speak Latin, which means we can translate a few more of these, but first... Oh, you're in Sanskrit. Well, that can be done. Where does it say that's in Sanskrit? Also known as the one who has shaven his hair, the story goes, is the lore that even the shape-changing Vanara is rejected. I guess one of the tags there is for that. Ooh. Samuel Savage's satirical comedy on the intrigues of the ailing but cunning Jean Sonnet, his mistress Maybelline, her lover Leo, and the upstart Corvino. Curious about the repeated animalistic names, though. Corvino meaning the crow, the lion, and I'm sorry. Mavelin. That one I don't recognize. It might just actually be a proper name, but still, curious repetition there. And, oh. Damn it! Wasn't paying attention, so I clearly didn't know. Oh well. Oh well, just use one of my reasons here. A pity, but, well, here we are. Oh. Yeah, that's upsetting. Hey, Agent Phoenix. I'm happy to report things seem to be working just fine today. It does seem like the router was the problem. Which means, well, during the week we'll actually be doing some unscheduled streams, but that is another discussion. Hi, why is this not? There we go. I guess it was in the middle of saving there. That was the issue. No! I'm sorry, what's this intensity of radiance? Nope. Oh. Hey. You could be useful. I'm sorry, what just stole that from me? Oh, you. Well, fortunately I have Dread to deal with that. And what we got? Skeleton songs. Delightful. Just continue. Want to burn out Moorland's shop as quickly as possible. Not for a particular... Oh my god, I'm being an idiot. Oh, very well what? Yeah. Yeah, you just needed funds for this. Oop. But stop taking things that I don't want you to take. Why? But yes. Okay. The Shaven Lock Tantra, also known as the one who has shaven his hair. This story goes, etc. The Tantra speaks glowingly of those who are prepared to abandon their old self to seek a new and higher self. It warns that once the change has truly begun, past the third mark, a return to the old self is dangerous and painful. You know, retroactively, you can see a lot of hints here about how to go further. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is unfortunate I didn't get it earlier or set up earlier, but, well, progress made and all that. You see, I read very well as in very well, kind of dismissive instead of very good, which it is. Excellent. And now I have not a ton, but quite a bit of lantern influence. How do I make you my official pursuit, by the way? Dreaming about it might advance or change it. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're gonna end up doing. But first, I do need more currency. What do you want, Madame Bichet? Oops, sorry. I meant to unpause you. And back to Moreland's shop. Well, actually, no. To Oriflamme's auction house. Because I need that roll of film with that extra useful right. No, but I still will take it. She wants moth. Well, I have plenty of moth. That's easily done. Poppy, you... no. I'm sorry, which language do you do? Sanskrit. Is there something else? Oh, you don't... I can talk with you, you say? I don't know what I would want to talk to you about, because this doesn't have any tags associated with it. Well, this is a waste of 60 seconds. Pity. Right. More progress. And directly to another... Oop. A Forgotten Chronicle. Yay! Useful. Oh, sorry. Collect it. There we are. My skills with the mouse have decayed, it seems. Start. Spend a reason on the ascent. And I'm sorry. Actually, would it be reason or perhaps passion? Yes, that will get you into trouble. Oh. Well, I mean, why not? Unless I'm much mistaken, she's an NPC from the Dancer DLC. And I'm kind of curious what that will do, but also, well... Oh dear, it's done this again. Nope. There we go. That took some doing. Alright, and some moth, along with some reason, and some passion, apparently. Quite expensive. Hopefully the reward is similar. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I pity about the seeing things, but the dread will deal with that. We'll leave her be for now. Okay. A little worrisome that took as long as it did, but there we are. Whisper your secrets into the earth, burn them in fire, scatter them in the sea. Still they will cling to your hair, the Tantra cautions. It provides an occult riddle that it claims is sometimes the answer to the riddle of the Hunter's Gate. The Hunter's Gate being the stag door. Okay, so that might actually be just telling us that it is, not exactly procedurally generated, but there are a list of possibilities of what the answer could be to Gerby's riddle. Wait, can I see the spelling of that name one more time? Because I'm thinking now that it might be just a reference to Kirby, which would be adorable, and I would love that. Geherby. Just the head, though. Okay. Debellus Morum. Useful, but I'm not really gonna need it. Continue. I have no reason not to continue there. And might as well study these skeleton songs. Actually, what are you in? You're in Phrygian, and I don't have that, so that's where you are gonna stay. Skeleton songs, that's what we will study. Poems of greedy delight, composed by the possibly pseudonymous Arabella Dusk, the rumored heiress turned madam turned poetess. In Arabella's introduction, she explains that the book was to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustration still exists somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Parzival of the Red Cup. So some Grail lore, and I'm a bit weak when it comes to Grail, so let's see what you gain for me. Then we might work on combining a few of these. Specifically, the Mansus glimpse toward... Oh, sorry. Heard something. On the white. I mean, it's not great, but it's worth it, I suppose. It's worth it to gain more power, and power is useful. Yeah. sure it's not world-shattering power, but it's still power nonetheless. Our rivals at their business in the shadows. Ideally, they won't gain more power, but, well. We shall see how that turns out. Come. You have potential. You saw me see that. Potential isn't enough. Anything else? Well, very well. Fine, I guess. Speak with Ibn al-Adim. See what he has for me. I'm gonna leave you over on the side then if you don't have anything for me. Oh, excuse me. Ugh, another bidder, really? Making me pay extra for this book that I don't even really want. Subtle rupture. Ah. Oh. If I just had a good right instead of the ones that require me to sacrifice people. Yeah, okay. The Painted River. Great. Exactly the opposite of what I needed. Thank you. I was hoping. I jumped to the Mansus behind the white door of the great space above the orchard. The space that overlooks the bounds. The space where the vagabond once painted her river. Painted ships passed upon the painted river. I met the painted eyes of a painted captain. She saluted, and the motion was like a layered movement of clouds. The sail of the ship was amber, and the captain's eyes the green of new barley, and the river aquamarine. Now that I'm awake, I see those colors still. A little worrisome, but nothing too severe. You still remain the most powerful thing I have, so let's keep going with it. Did the bleak thoughts dread? Yeah, that's what I expected. You just want secret histories? Really? Okay. Easily done. Have to do some work for the inspectors just to keep things going, but there we are. And the rest can be put back where it belongs. And don't you worry, I'm still working for you guys. Yeah, I guess apparently. I guess I don't have any choice if she's all secreted away. Probably ends up killing her, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Interrogate, intimidate, beguile, etc. No. Madame Bichet, I have work for you. And by work, I mean a work that you requested. Yes, a little bit awkwardly phrased, but there we are. All right. And what do we got? What do we got? Nope, stop that. The 26 delightful fruits, the 7 chastisements, the 9 gardens, the 4 regrets. Just a red secret. Didn't expect much, but still. Mildly disappointed, I suppose. The humors of a gentleman. What color is this? You look odd to me. Samuel Savage's satirical comedy on the intrigues of the ailing, but cunning, etc. Read that already. By the end of the first act, Mavelin has revealed a secret door in the walls of the house. Tilio and Corvino has taken to consuming worms. That's capital W, worms. Okay. Oh, you made it through the gate in Sunless Sea. How was it? Oh dear. I should pursue that story at some point. It's very much worth it. I had it spoiled to me exactly what happens when you do that, but still should do it at some point. I don't know the words, you see. I just know the events. Let's see here. Don't really have any things I need to strengthen. Let's just recruit these hangers on. Maybe I can move them around a bit. Always good to have more resources. What are you? Collection of poetry. Meh. Not entirely useless, but not entirely helpful either. I'll bid on it though. I can live over there. Nope. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted, but sure. Ah, dear. Those bleak thoughts are gonna kill me, though. Well, they're not gonna kill me yet, but They're gonna bother me. Listen to that bass. Painted the... Oh! Made the right choice this time. Hey, what, requires knowledge? Interesting. Aspect requires knowledge. What's that mean? Like, in this context, what does that mean? There's a great chamber in the Mansus through which a painted river flows. The vagabond, it is claimed, painted it from memory in the years before she left the house. Certainly there are histories concealed in its design. I traced them with my hands last night. There were fragments of aquamarine paint beneath my nails, flecks of gold leaf when I was done. Curious. I don't think I'm gonna... Well, yes. We shall go. Really do need to improve my erudition then, which makes this a kind of painful thing. My pawn is a pawn? Wonderful. Oh, sorry. Getting the order to things. Oh, you know, if we're gonna have to kill Violet anyway, which we don't have to do, it seems. But if we're eventually gonna need to... Oh, that didn't completely decay away. Neat. Good to know. Let's get some contentment in us, though. Actually, I wanted to do this work, but... Yeah, it's more in my interest to do some painting. A lot of painting. All the painting. And most of the painting. Oh, dearie me, I wasn't even paying attention. I got 2 fascinations. A mood piece. This should have an impact. Yeah, get rid of that inspiration or fascination for me. Please, please. Oh. I guess these are multiple tones to them. Which actually, these have 2 tones and that reflects... Oh. Interesting. I'm sorry. The play is scabrous and occasionally hilarious. The characters are contrary and capricious. Many of the more resonant lines might well be formulae of power disguised in plain sight. Anything else here that I want immediately? Because I have thoughts. Yeah. Let me go improve this now-ish. Probably should have spent it on something else, but, well, choices were made. Oh, I mean, that's... Yeah, you don't want to do both of those. Although, can't you salvage your ship in Sunless Sea? It's been a while. I don't think you can, but I might be wrong. But yeah, that's something you want to do relatively early and relatively cheaply, if you get my meaning. On Chronicle, obviously. Obviously, rather. Ugh. My pronunciation is off. You, we can deal with immediately. Oh. Yeah, we've already put some... No, we haven't put anything in it. Really. Let's use some rose pearl dust. Thank you very much. Why not? You're just gonna continue as you were. Now what we got. Magnificent work. I've created something both distinctive and beautiful. It will very likely enhance my reputation. Well, we'll see how that turns out. Oh. I was hoping that the fascination would die down, but this is worse. This is significantly worse. This is significantly worse. I could die from this. Great. Good. I was hoping. This is exactly what I didn't want. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Great. And 2 funds. Oh, good, good, I was hoping. I mean, the glimmering's nice, but the fascination's a problem. Ugh. Yeah, I suppose that is correct. Yeah. I mean, that does kind of suck. And again, the 25 pages makes it so you can get secrets easier. So if you're grinding for that sort of thing, that's the trade-off. Best to do it deliberately on a captain, if you get my meaning. Like, go for that and plan for it. Oh boy, though, this is a problem right here. Shit. Okay. Well, first things first. Sorry, I gotta focus here. Because this could kill me. This right here could kill me. If I'm bad, if I'm dumb. Contentment is easily gained using opium. Which is not a good decision. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Sanskrit reader, I need someone else can take that, I don't care. I have Sanskrit already, why would I need it? Let's focus on improving our existing people. Actually, can we improve you, Sylvia? I kind of thought we did already. Do I not have any... Looking to see if there's any moth influence on any of these things that I can offer. Moth? Moth? Moth. No, not enough moth. Imagine you need 16, which I just don't have. Well, we'll get there eventually. Neville here could... Interesting. No, Neville could be improved, though. Just looking at the fact that he has edge on him, which, again, kind of cool. Okay, the problem is I can't find something that gives dread, because if I get dread, this kills me. So I need contentment first, then dread. And I know how to get dread, I just need to go through the white door, that's easily enough. But the contentment, I'm gonna have to wait another 30 seconds here, because I chose to heal. With luck, this will decay and it will be less dangerous, but yeah, we're in one of those points where things can go either well enough that we survive, or disastrously terrible, where we die. You know, one of those situations. That's always fun. Ugh. Oh, great, it's saving. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, lost that auction, but the auction didn't matter. Wasn't for anything useful. Okay, we're safe. More or less. Hey, what can I do with this? Tristan Interludes? You know what? Rhaenyra seems fun. Oh. Well, maybe later. Anyway, healed. And we're just gonna go grab some opium. Good, health some opium. What do we got here? Greek grammar. I know Greek already, though, so... yeah. Oh. That was actually very convenient. Damn it, I didn't need that. Oh, well. Should have paid attention there. Should have paid attention. Oh, well. And yeah, I can just let these decay at this point. This one might become something and require me to actually work for it, but yeah. Remind me, you are still, yeah, level 4, so she's not a threat. Well, not a large threat, I should say. Still technically a threat, but yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. Wasn't really paying attention. Don't worry, this time I'll actually pay attention to you. I was distracted. There were other things that required my attention. Yeah, that's doing its thing. As for work, get to work over there on this with the occult scrap and a bit of reason. Thank you, Neville. You are appreciated. I'm sorry. Neville's gaze has grown furtive, and his voice is sometimes shrill. He speaks freely of his dreams. As he should. Why not red honey? Well. Reasons. Wrong universe, I'm afraid. Nope. Come now. I wish it would stop doing that. Just because I'm clicking somewhere else doesn't mean I want out of this. I'd press the X if that was the case. Or hit escape. You give me options to do this. Why don't you just search for those instead of just... Oh no, he clicked off. Ah, oh well. Minor annoyance. Nothing more. Ah. That drugs. Those good drugs. Opiates have no side effects, right? Ha ha ha. No, but seriously, drugs are terrible. Well, some are. Some more than others. Let's see, that only has 15 seconds left. I'm not even gonna worry about that. As for dreaming, yeah, there's really no other choice right now. Oop. Okay, I thought I dropped the reason somewhere else, but apparently didn't. Question mark on that one? Alright. Oh, almost missed this. That would have been disastrous. Okay, eyes open. Everything seems to be going just fine for right now. You're dealt with? Good. You're going to be investigating me. That's a problem. On the other hand, it might consume some of this mystique, so... Potentially good future, potentially bad one. We're finally to complete a research task. You return to a task later and you fail. Okay, well, what do you got for me? Hopefully it didn't need erudition, because if that's the case, well, we just lost it. You're still not giving me what I want, or a flamme. Sorry, let me take that from you. Thank you. Yes, perfect. Stummy? Not sure what it's called, but I know what it is. This is gonna give me my first right, my first useful right. I have two other rights, but I mean, this one eats knowledge, which bad. This one eats people, which, again, not good for me, so... Provide erudition or use a library. Damn it. The one thing I knew... okay. Does this have a library in it, by any chance? It has a sanctuary in it? Yeah, okay. Harumph. Well, shit. That's all I have to say on that one. Well, shoot. Yeah, work for the inspectors. Damning evidence. A little bit of reason. Okay. Elridge, now more stabby. Let's make Leo more stabby, I believe? Oh, hardy. Okay. He's an earnest sort, but he's prepared to do what he must. Oh, she's just eating Mystique. Actually, I do have use for the subtle rupture in just a little bit. Actually, I don't. Dang it. Well, it'll decay a little bit, but I think we can still use it. As long as things work out at Oriflamme's. Which they should, there's no reason it shouldn't. Yeah, just keep going through the stag door. Oop. Through the stag door, there we go. Took some doing, but we got there. And his fascination will just decay, so we're all good so far. She's gonna eat up a little bit of Mystique, though that's not even an issue. Ah, perfect. Well, now I just have to wait for that. Actually, I'm running a little bit low on funds. Probably should stop. Just wait for this to die out. Yeah, my studies have been stymied for now, which is annoying, but it's fine right now. You're going to be promoted, and then we're going to sell these for some more Spintrii. I'm sorry, did something else get grabbed? Or did you just grab another Mystique? I say. There go my Glimmerings. I could have made those into... Shoot. Oh yeah, I know, this gives me what season's coming up. Like, this is the Season of Ambitions. Does it tell me which season is next, though? Something relevant will occur soon. I say. Study Stummy. Ah, well, yes. Watch Stum. Oh, it's just Stum. That's an exclamation point, apparently. The film rattles through the projector, glowing silently on the wall, is the study of a foolish student of forbidden sciences who recruits a dancer to entice the dead back into the world through a flaw in its skin. It's a fiction, but here on a title card is laid out the operations of the declining sun. And you are a collection of essays. Neat. I probably should stop buying things, but I'm going to keep doing it because I'm addicted to it. Sad state of affairs. Violet, you get to live for another round. Let me just keep it up. I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to... Because I don't want to kill Violet until I need to kill Violet. You know? Not right now, at least. Anyway, Leo, he still yearns to preserve what is good and valuable, but he understands that to protect one's ideals, one must sometimes do questionable things. I mean, how questionable are they, really? Really, Leo, really? Are they that questionable? Yeah, I mean, I could... Oh, 21st intensity. Oh, well, that solves that problem. You are just gonna go back here for now. You know what, why not? We'll just keep talking. We're gonna explore some of these knowledges, too. I would like another cell rupture, actually. Just in case this one decays a bit too quickly. Which is looking more possible by the moment. Subtle fracture. It has just enough energy to... Well, just enough time, rather, for us to use it. Barely enough, but just barely enough. Alright. Let's... oh, maybe we don't fast forward. Exotic cravings, that's annoying, but not too much of a problem. Fast forward a moment. Latin. Bah. So toss you over there. I'm really just worried about this right now. And pause. Okay. Watch Stum. Got ourselves some dread. The right is depicted in chilling detail. Here's the flaw in the world, an influence shimmering in luminous paint. Here's the dancer establishing an irresistible rhythm. Here the scholar recites the operation, and now the misty dead whirls through the flaw to consume him. The film closes on the dancer's watchful eyes. Has she intended it all from the start? Ah, good. Yes, yes, perfect. For a moment I was concerned, but now I am not. And so we have the sunset right. The assistant must cry tears of genuine emotion, which are asperged in the place where the influence lies. If all is done well, the sun and rags will consume the influence, acknowledge an ending, and lend its assistance. And I just forgot that I need to work in order to use it right, so that's going to expire. And this will most likely decay? I'm sorry, I need to keep this studying going. Those who do not sleep is in Fusine, and so is probably valuable. Rivalry, nothing interesting there. That decays, or doesn't. But the subtle rupture will be decaying, so yeah, maybe. Well, the subtle flaw will just fade away entirely. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Using this subtle flaw. And I don't know, I have some moth here. If I had Grail, I might contact something shapeless. Who do I have in Grail? Saliba? Not enough. Not nearly enough. What about an operation of the declining sun? If I had Edge, or Heart, or Forge. Well, I have all those things. Let's see about Forge. Needs more. Well, actually, it might just be the flaw is not strong enough. But, let's see here. Needs more winter and a little knock and edge. Didn't I have... Neville? No, it's not enough. Not enough power there. Alright. Heart. What of heart? Where do I have some heart? I think it's Leo? Leo. Summon one of the voiceless dead. There are dead who do not ascend or descend, but who remain in the Mansus in the dream of winter. The power of winter, along with a little of the heart's warmth, will draw them here. Perfect. Flawless, in fact. Now some more poetry, not immediately useful, but not the least useful possibility. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, I still have the well, I had the rupture. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough forge for what I'm thinking. Plus I have to use the subtle rupture. Well, I don't actually have to use the subtle rupture, do I? Because I have some knock lore. Well, not the best of possibilities, but... Oh, there we go. Took you some time to go. But yeah, I have the subtle fracture now. The rupture decayed, which we knew it would. And this has just enough time on it that if I'm quick about it, I can probably make use of it. Probably. Oh, sorry. Start, and then spend the reason. Or we could ascend further, I suppose. Wouldn't be the worst of ideas. Probably should do that, actually. This inspector's position, we're going to move that over there. On the bright side, we're getting another acquaintance soon, in theory. What are you? I have some dread to deal with that. What do we got? Ooh, the Viennese Conundra. Interesting. Nico von Driel describes odd events in Vienna: the disappearance of children, epidemics of parasite activity, animal mutilations, nightmares of worms, the activities of a charitable organization, the New Ligaians, that funds the burial of the poor. She proposes peculiar connections between these activities. No, that's too low for me. I'm not going to spend more money right now. Yeah. But then it decayed. It was a choice of using the one that would have decayed completely before we got a chance to use it, or the one that would just decay partially. And if we're quick about it, significantly quicker than I think I'm going to be, frankly, you know, that might be too much for my people. Explore that. Go through the Shires. Pulsing airs. Interesting. My rival observing professional courtesies. I received a cautious civil letter, though it discusses nothing of consequence. Might there someday be an opportunity for us to join our powers? Absolutely. Occasionally a rival's resentment may diminish. How do I go about recruiting her, then? Aspect suspicious. Exalted. This one cannot rise higher, at least not while I lead. Curious. I'm gonna have to try chatting with her then. The Mystic Broadnax discusses the origins of the Sister and the Witch, and of the Thunder Skin. Tell me about it. The Sister and Witch were born in two wombs, one poor, one rich, across the sea. The Sister was strong in the aspect of heart, and so their survival was assured. The Witch was strong in the aspect of grail, and so they were not satisfied. Yeah, we have 3.7 seconds, and pause. Okay, that's trickier than I would like it to be. But yay, Voiceless Dead. A dark shaped limbed with winter light. It will not speak, but its eyes are avid. Looking. The dead always long for the world eventually. And so... but this would require that I not... It would require that I not work for the inspectors, and so I'd have to... Yeah. Creates problems for me. Start the investigation. I think this will just decay one more time, which, again... Yeah, that's gonna be annoying to pause for, but we'll do that, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, Tristan! I vaguely remember that name. I'm sorry, this needs to go over here. And you should have been moved. My apologies. There you are. I'll continue discussing the Igavine rite, please. Thank you. I have to spend a few more of these, but that can be later. That can always be done some other time. Some other time, that is. I've forgotten Chronicle, though. That's useful. We'll use that. We'll need it, probably. You know what? Let's go further, shall we? How might one ascend? The Silken Sands, not enough, but the right type. Moldy Warp? No. Forbidden Epic? No. Ardent? No. Chiliart? No. An Operation of the Declining Sun? No. Well, it's almost definitely not enough, but okay, good to know that that could work. So yeah, it's either Grail or Lantern to upgrade. Well, in the absence of upgrades, continuation. Okay. Thank you for that. Not really useful. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how to summon some things. I remember you need... No, you don't need Forge. You need Forge for a Kelligine. The smoke monster. I keep forgetting the name. Kelligine, I think, is what it was? Okay. We'll think. We'll think and debate. Here the Romans dug for silver until they reached the unsanctioned space where the names hid things not fit for sunlight. Many others have come since. Then, even as the tumbles crumble, some have never left. As you would expect. Let's prepare for it. Let me think. I would probably need some stabbing and some moth. That seems reasonable. And we'll throw just the two funds. Yes. Whether that's a good idea or not. Oh, you know, I should have sent the Voiceless Dead. I summoned them for this exact reason. Oh well. Oh, Rite of the Sea's Feasting. The rite calls on the witch and sister to close the gap between what is and what might be. The dead pours or hurls an offering into water, preferably but not essentially the sea. Interesting. When the sister and witch came from the west, the Red Grail permitted their ascension, but then grew jealous of their power. It lured a great musician into the ranks of its names, and caused him to be reborn from blood as a heart hour, so that the Grail might maintain dominion there also. But its victory is not assured. Let me reread that. It lured a great musician into the ranks of its names, and caused him to be reborn from blood as a heart hour, so that the Grail might maintain dominion there also. Ah. Odd, peculiar, but more importantly, that's a very powerful influence right there, which I will be using, obviously. For obvious reasons, I can find a use for that. Let's translate a few things, though. It is that time, as it were. You or something I need to worry about? No. The talking, there might be some talking to be had in the near-ish future. Some more money, which I still need more of, but right now, let me see about this Rite of the Sea's Feasting. I have to offer an ingredient, though. And then an invocation and an instrument, which would have to be separate from the ingredient. So this would be a way to use some of these consumables. Okay, I could potentially make something with that. Right now, though, the Sunset Rite is more immediately useful. Oh, did I not pause in time? I did not. Oh, bother. Well, I have some Grail and some Heart. Let's see. Did I leave myself someone with a little bit of knock? I think Neville, yes. Summon a creature of the Thunderskin. Little knock and edge. Well, that's not gonna happen. Awareness of appetite. Not enough grail for anything, it seems. Well, that does mean I can't really do much with this. Oh wait, dread can be used in offering? Interesting. Lantern, heart, or winter. Summon a sharp-edged lantern thing. A hint was once a living mortal and then a dead one, and now it's something else. Their summoning requires lantern for the light which drew them to the Mansus, an edge in the striving they've endured in mirrors. Useful. Very useful. Ah, and even more useful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, we are in a pretty good position, I would say. Yes, you know what? Meditate on my goal of unearthly knowledge. Should I dedicate myself to my purpose or focus my efforts elsewhere? I think that we know that the answer... Ooh. Can I actually choose? It seems I can't. Light's dedication. I will dedicate myself to the pursuit of knowledge. So I will. So I will. It seems the best path. Fascination, that'll be a problem. But ultimately a problem for later, not for right now. Violet, you're still as you were. Oh, put my voiceless dead in there so they stop decaying for a bit. What's going on, though? We can prevail against them with edge, or they may obey one who comes in the name of winter. You have winter in you. And this is treacherous ground, so I need forge or lantern. Pope Clifton. Go do your thing. I just want to translate all the things first before I start studying them. Oh, Porter. Delightful. What else might we find, though? What other friends are out there? A hint. Pope Clifton, you've been replaced. The hinter are most comfortable behind the scenes, behind the mirrors, behind you. They slide under doors and kill with glass, but they cannot survive the gaze of a living mortal. And, oh, dearie me. Pope Clifton, you're out. Hint, you are in. And in the worst case scenario, Pope Clifton will go in, but, I mean, I summoned the creature for a reason. Now to get money so I can maintain this. Oh dear. Well, I wish you would stop doing that. There we are. Gotta get some evidence ready just in case things go poorly. Dedication to enlightenment. Yes, slowly but surely. Oh? I must perform the work. Yes, I know. We will. But not today. Now, today, I think we call it a break. Oh no, a hint. Well, I mean, they're fine. Look at them. They're just so trustworthy with the spiky hair and the gaunt eyes and the, hiding in mirrors and killing with glass. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, I wonder, can I sacrifice those hints, by the way? I don't think I can, but if I could, that would be... Yeah, that would make getting Ascension Enlightenment really easy. I have thoughts. But regardless, they must wait for next week, and possibly later in the week as well. For now, thank you for your time. Stretch, because I've been in a terrible little corner, like, hunch over sort of situation, which is terrible for me, but it is okay. And I will see you all again, definitely Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Path of Exile, because this stream has gone flawlessly, so I'm assuming that one will as well. And possibly later in the week, well, you'll have to wait for the next episode of Sunless Skies to see why and what we might be streaming. But that is all matters for the future. For now, thank you for your time. Have a lovely evening, and goodbye.